Hello everybody, it's Sarah and today I have my July wrap-up for you, but I have to pre-film this video because I'm leaving. I'm going to Italy next week when I'm going to upload this, and so there's still 2 days left of July, so I might start another book. I don't know. But if I do, you'll hear about it in my August wrap-up next month. I had a really successful reading month this month. I read 9 books, 10 books, 9 or 10 books. And part of the reason why I was so successful was because last week was Booktubeathon, and so I got a lot of reading done in that week. Anyways, let me just show you which books I read. The first book I read this month was The Lies of Lockemora by Scott Lynch, which is the first book in the Gentleman Bastard series. I enjoyed this book, but at the same time I don't really feel the need to read the next book in the series or even the rest of the series, because I felt like this was a perfect standalone and like it wrapped up nicely. I'm not sure if I'm not as much into this book as a lot of other people seem to be, because I didn't read it like in one go the first time. But yeah, I'm just kind of meh about this book. It's a good book, but didn't blow me away. Then I read Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb, which is the first book in the Lies Trilogy, which I started this month for the Hobble-Along Read-Along by Sam from Sam's Nonsense. And I really enjoyed this book. I really like the characters. I really hate some other characters. It's been a long time since I wanted to throw a book against the wall because I just hated a character that much. And yeah, I really loved it, and I was really pleasantly surprised because I wasn't too much into the Farseer trilogy, which I read before that. Then I read the 4th book in the Codex Alera series by Jim Butcher, which is Captain's Fury. This is just... I really love this series. It's very quickly turning into one of my favorite series of all time. I practically read this whole book in one sitting, and I'm just... The 5th book is the one that I'm going to pick up next. Then I read the books from my TBR for the Booktubeathon. I also have a separate Booktubeathon wrap-up. If you want to check that out, I'll leave the link in the description box down below. I was a little bit more detailed on my feelings on the books. The first book I read was Howls Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. I like this book, but I just love the movie so much more. And I'm not sure, the review for this book should either be already up or it's going to be up next weekend. But if it's already up, I will also leave it in the description box down below. Then I read The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Ahdieh. My feelings on this book are very similar to The Gentleman Bastards, like to The Lies of Lockemora, because I can't find anything wrong with the book, but at the same time I'm just not blown away. I don't really care about the characters, and I'm just kind of overall meh about this book. But the difference with this book is that I do want to read the second book. After that, I reread the Red Trilogy because I saw the movie for Emerald Green last week in cinema, and so I really felt like rereading it, and I really enjoyed it, and yeah, was just really fun. And then I read Alcatraz versus the Evil Librarians by Brandon Sanderson, and this is such a fun book, and I'm just like, I was laughing all the time, which was really nice because that doesn't happen to me very often. And it was mostly because Brandon Sanderson breaks the fourth wall a lot in this book, and I just loved that. The last book I read this month, which I'm technically still reading, but I have 2 days left, so I'm 100% going to finish this, is The Mad Ship by Robin Hobb, which is the 2nd book in the Life Traders trilogy, and I just love this book. I fell in love with so many of the characters, and it's just so cool, and it's just a really nice book. And also I love this cover. It's so beautiful. And that was all I read this month, and I am really proud of myself. But anyways, that was it for this month's wrap up. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of me, please subscribe. All the links to my social media are in the description box down below, so you can, I don't know, stay updated what I'm reading at the moment. And I hope I will see you soon. Kiss kiss!